It's a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 22nd ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Rebels will kick it away to start us off. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So Alabama's offense comes out of the field for the first time today. Got a wide receiver here, Kirk, coming off a career performance last game. He was really unstoppable. Bouncing around all week, looking to build on that and do even better this time.
Yeah, I think last week the thing that stood out when you looked at the film was he had a lot of one-on-one opportunities, and he made that defense really pay for it. Now it's a new week, new challenge. If I'm the defense coordinator, I don't leave this guy alone coming off of the game that he had last week. Let's see how they defend him and how this offense can respond.
Second down play coming up. And now the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
To throw, it's Russell. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. And the punt team now on to kick it away. On the return to fumble. Touchdown. Way too much speed on that play. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense out there for their first possession. Got a quarterback here who was really dialed in the last game. Incredibly efficient performance. Let's see if Kirk he can duplicate that again today.
Yeah, he just seemed to be in that zone. You know, like you said, every decision was very solid. Put the ball right where the receivers can make a play. I think that's the important thing today. Going up against a defense that has great athletic ability. Just continue to make those good decisions. Be accurate with the ball. He's got another chance to have another great day.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll hand it off. Running with purpose. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Scanning the field, it's Simmons. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. And the Rebels pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Lacey. Slams right into a wall. They're down for a loss.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
He's in the clear. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. moving the receiver around pre-snap. Second down, looking to throw it. Nice grab. It's Watkins. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
The Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Trying to run it. It's Lacy. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a...
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game when this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Grab down the middle. It's Adams. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's second down. Off the play fake. They're going to pass him. He's got it in the open. Breaks into the clear. At the 20. At the 10. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And the running back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Offense getting set. It's second down. Sticking with the running game. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical into line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback every time they drop back.
Now here he goes. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on third down passing plays. That was a perfect call and really well executed.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the first quarter stats. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Looking to throw. It's Simmons. Looking right. This one caught. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. And the Rebels' offense is on the move now. And the wideout goes in motion. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the catch. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs.
And I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. And the Rebels trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking for a man. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And now we are all even for basically a brand new game here.
Yeah, that's exactly right. With a tie game, you treat this as a fresh slate. Forget about the mistakes you've made, the big plays that you've made before. It doesn't matter anymore. Now you just go out and play and go try to win this game.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. On first down, it's play action. That's caught. It's Adams. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Pass caught. Second down now. Gonna run it. It's Young. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Crucial third down play coming up. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. A new set of downs after that completion. Hands it off from the gun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. Alabama getting set for the first and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense getting set, second down play here. The shotgun run call. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They come up third and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a first down. So the PI penalty in the end zone will move the offense 15 yards closer now. Offense has got this drive going now. A killer penalty to extend it. A fresh set of downs now. Caught behind the line. It's Cooper. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. He'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game. The long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Oh, they trapped him for a sack. How about the... Nose tackle, known as a run stopper, but he gets to the quarterback that time.
Yeah, usually the big man is off the field when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You know, like you said, Chris, this guy's usually no...
Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it. And the defense breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead.
Chris, I don't know. It just seemed the timing was off there in these conditions. Wet ball, wet field. You're hoping for an ideal snap and a great hold. And the timing just wasn't there. Now, give the special teams on the other side all the credit. They come up with a block, and they get their offense the ball back and a chance to put points on the board.
Defense is coming after him. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you...
Oh, the pass rush gets
Another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, played the last 30 years, all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne.
He's in the clear. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Rebels. They connect for 6.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Dropping back, it's Russell. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep down the left side. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And it's taken at the 45. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Gray. Tackle, but 1st down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. That is broken up and incomplete.
Love the call here by the offensive coordinator to go with the slant route. Could kind of be a gimme for a quarterback, but give the defense credit. They were able to disrupt the pass.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. This time it's complete. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down.
He'll try a pass here. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Cooper. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. He's past the line, heading for the end zone. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And he'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in. Caught in the backfield. It's Young. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, tie.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. We talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the first half of play. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They stop him right at the 24.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Finds his man. It's Watkins. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Bringing pressure. Caught over the middle. It's Odom. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. 2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Looking to throw yet again. The pocket breaking down. That's reeled in. It's Gray. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. First down here for this offense. Looking for a receiver. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He escapes the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. That's reeled in. It's Alexander. The reception, that's about 7 yards, with fourth down coming up here. The Rebels are going to look to convert here on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down where you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Looking for some space. It's Bray. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. And on first down, right back to the running game. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. To throw, it's Simmons. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And they jump on top here in the second half. Kicking team on now for the extra point. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? And the freshman brings him down quickly. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. The linebacker shifting around now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. A deep shot to the left side. Catch made down inside the 25. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh. Incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Breaks an open space. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. The first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. And remember, they blocked one of his earlier attempts. And that one's straight down the middle. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap to the air. It's Simmons. Looking to scramble. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Catch made on the right side. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the 1st down marker. And a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a 1st down. And the Rebels come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your 1st-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Rebels will have to punt this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Back to throw. It's Russell. The receiver makes the catch. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Down he goes. It's a sack.
Man, I love to see the big guys get a chance to make a play like this. Usually it's the guys off the edge, the linebackers, maybe a blitz, but instead the big fella at nose tackle gets the sack.
They'll kick it away here. Ball fielded at the 45. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. It's a 2-yard game, 2nd and 8.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They bring him down after a short gain there. 3rd down coming after that completion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Odom. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a 1st down. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. He's in the clear. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Rebels pick up enough for a first down here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Pressure is coming. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1. For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of a point.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line. Eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
With pressure and sacking, the tackle inside the 10.
On first and goal, Chris, they run the football and lose yards. Then here on second down, they try to throw it in, come up with a sack. What can the offensive coordinator come up with here on third down? Because they've been going in reverse on these last couple plays.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5-wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. To the air, it's Russell. The pass is intercepted.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Grinding away with a running game. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on fourth down. Got to make it 3 for 3. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Why, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
O-line formation for the defense. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. On second and goal, but give it to him again. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Here we go. Third and goal coming up. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Still no answer for this offense.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a 4-4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Dropping back. It's Russell. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Short connection to the tight end here. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking downfield near the end zone. And the pass ball is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes out. This looks like a pretty obvious call against the defense. Defender flag for being a little too aggressive. 15-yard penalty benefiting the offense. So the mistake on 3rd down gives the offense new life here. Could be crucial here late in the one-score game. They'll run it here. But he eludes a tackle. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a 1st down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Back to pass. It's Russell. Oh, they trap him for a sack. So here they come on 4th and long. If they can't convert here, that sack could be the decisive play in the game. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Pressure and drop back at the 8-yard line. They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. Field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on another SEC rival, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Mississippi State ready to kick off to get this game started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Ole Miss offense will go to work first. The Rebels took home the golden egg in a close one the last time they met.
They don't care if it was close or a blowout. They got the W. They've been able to talk about it all off-season long. You can just feel the energy and electricity this year.
Boy, and you know it matters. You're talking about all these kids in-state, talking to them. Where do you want to go? Which side do you want to be on? Ole Miss winning last year matters when it comes to recruiting.
I'll tell you what, you want to quiet this crowd down. You want to do something demoralizing to your opponent. Establish the run game early on offense.
On the nasty move, and now he's got room. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
How about the left side of the line getting off the ball, creating some holes for that running back to get through, make a big play on the handoff to the left.
When something works that well, you might as well go right back to it. I mean, they showed no indication that they can stop.
I like it.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football.
There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job. Nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. We're going to keep them out of the end zone. Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force them either to kick a field goal or get no points, and this drive is still a success.
On the run, it's Lacey. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Well, he got you 2 on first down. He got you 2 on second. 2 won't get it done on third. You're going to have to go somewhere else if you're on offense here to stay on the field.
He makes a grab. He steps out of bounds, but not before he has enough to set him up first and goal. And the Rebels, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Quick strike through the air for the score. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs offense will go to work for the first time. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful, they wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Bulldogs are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. looking for a man. It's Coleman Hope. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And here comes the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and take it back. He gets a block. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Running back searching for a hole. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this. Oh, he's got some space. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. After the run, now to throw. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give to the single back. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Rebels are on the move. The give. They'll make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Back to pass, it's Simmons. Lets it fly. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Back's got it. Touchdown, Rebels! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And he tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And the Bulldogs are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Got it set up on the outside. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Well, they weren't able to gain a lot of real estate on that last completion deep down in their own end. If anything, if you're looking for a silver lining, I guess the punter maybe has a little bit more room to try to get one off now on 4th.
At midfield, trying to turn it upfield. And the returner is stopped. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They've been firing on all cylinders. Touchdowns on each of the... Oh, a lot of space. Never gives anyone a clean shot at him. He's down to the 34. The Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for a gap. It's Gray. Not much room to run. Let's give it 1 to the 33. And the Rebels are facing 3rd and inches. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
The defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
Looking downfield is Simmons. Makes the grab. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior. Makes a play after the grab.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating an explosive play.
He's looking to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes in.
Looking for the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd, man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. It's complete. Knocked off his feet. Mississippi State going up tempo. They'll try to run for it. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Here's a heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation, and you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Looking to throw at Simmons. Throws to the tight end. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it with 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Trying to beat the D deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down. Doesn't convert this time. The Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks.
Wide open spaces. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. Nice move there. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Now on 1st down from the 30. Wants to throw on 1st down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And this defense doing what it does best. Get after the quarterback. That's their 3rd of the day. They're #1 in the nation in getting.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat, and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Scanning the field is Simmons. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got a man. It's great. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
Great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
That play was designed to go to the running back. They were hoping they were going to get man coverage, and one-on-one, that back is going to win that matchup every single time.
Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the right. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple 1st downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. Working that left side now. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the 1st half. Before then, they can get another score. They'll go to the air. Might be looking to run. Takes a hit as he fires. Touchdown, Rebels! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd half?
Mississippi State, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. It's 1st down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors at our halftime update.
Man, so much to break down from a spirited start to this Egg Bowl between Ole Miss and Mississippi State. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Trying to set the tone with the run. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. It's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, they were trying to go RPO. The quarterback decided not to hand it off, and the pass rush just swallowed it up. They got to him so quickly, knocked the ball out, and jumped on him.
Leaves it with the running back. They get him down, tough run, picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. On the ground, it's Lacey. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Rebels are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. The Hottie Toddies are full-throated right now as Ole Miss builds the lead.
They got the momentum going. The offense is clicking. You see that a lot of times with Ole Miss. Big rivalry game against Mississippi State. Can they respond, Palmer?
And Ole Miss, you know, is one of those teams you just blink and all of a sudden they're blowing you out. That's been the case here today. The Bulldogs got to find a way to slow them down.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking downfield on first down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sampson. Right down the gut of the field. Past the 30. It's a seam lot. Touchdown, Mississippi State. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
Following Ole Miss' 1926 victory in Starkville, a melee between the fans ensued. Imagine that in this rivalry. So the two sides got together and said, what we need is a trophy to calm the passions of each side, and they settled on the Golden Egg. Thus, the Egg Bowl was born.
Yeah, what calms everybody down more than a golden egg? I mean, just the perfect recipe. We have all been in the booth calling these games. Jesse, we know the adrenaline, the emotion that goes into this football game.
Yeah, they do not like each other. There's no question. And the funny thing is, that's actually a golden football. Back in the 1920s, I guess the football looked a little bit more like an egg. It was a bit fatter, looked more like a rugby ball. So everybody calls it the golden egg now. It's a beautiful trophy. Sometimes Mississippi State's helmets resemble the trophy. This is a game we love watching.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Caught in the backfield, it's Hatcher. He's loose, and he's brought down after a nice gain.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
And, yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game, one of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going, and I'm surprised.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright.
Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Never a doubt.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll leave it with him. Find some fresh air. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. And the Rebels can really attack on this second and short. To the ground with the back. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Back to throw, it's Simmons. That's caught. It's Gray. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They go back to work in the final period of this one. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. The Rebels look to keep this drive humming. They'll give it to the back, fighting off the defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. Got all he needed for the 1st down, and then he gets down on the slide. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there.
Turning on the jet. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, And they take it in for 6 more points. They put up another score here in the fourth, and they are well on their way to an 11-1 regular season. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry.
There he goes. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. You get a play like that, and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. Pressure coming. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front and how good their pass rush has been.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Looking to get it in. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, there's no mystery who they're throwing the football to, but defense is still... find a way to cover this guy. And with that last catch, he now has over 1,500 receiving yards on the season.
They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Under fire. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Quick strike complete. The receiver will not get it to the sticks. It'll be 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Wants to pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs! The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. And the Rebels can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Right back to him on the ground. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that 1st down.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Lots of running room. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Let's go. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. They'll leave it with the lone back. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Keep it on the ground. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And a nice crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, you know, in 2nd down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. It's complete. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Wide out, trying to get it in. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Mississippi State, 17.
Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. He stopped the return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the book. And it is Ole Miss marking its territory in this one and taking down Mississippi State to claim the Egg Bowl. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.